So welcome to our academic discussion regarding on monopolistic markets. So without further ado, let's dive into our question. So the first question will be from me, and my question is, what distinguishes a monopolistic market from a perfectly competitive market? And I think this question is for Sophia.
Thank you, Azim, for giving me an opportunity to answer the question. So, a monopolistic market is characterized by a single seller or producer that controls the entire supply of a product or service, with no close substitutes available. And in contrast, a perfectly competitive market has many sellers offering identical or very similar products, with no single seller able to influence market prices. And the monopolist has significant market power and can set price, whereas in perfect competition, prices are determined by the force of supply and demand.
All right, so thanks, Pia. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay, thanks, Azim. So, Adi, how does a monopolistic market affect consumer welfare compared to a competitive market?
In a monopolistic market, the lack of competition often leads to higher prices and reduced output compared to a competitive market. This can negatively impact consumer welfare, as consumers may have to pay more for less quantity or lower quality of goods and services. Additionally, monopolies may have less incentive to innovate or improve their products, further reducing consumer benefits. In contrast, competitive markets generally promote lower prices, higher output, and greater innovation, enhancing consumer welfare.
Excellent points. So let's proceed to the third question, and I believe it's Adib turns.
Thank you. Yes, this is for Azim Azman. What are some common barriers to entry that protect monopolies from competition?
All right, thanks for the question, Adi. Yes, I believe common barriers to entry that protect monopolies include high initial capital requirements, and this is also to control over essential resources, government regulations and patents, economies of scale, and brand loyalty. And these barriers make it difficult for new firms to enter the market and compete with the established monopolies. And for instance, a monopoly in the pharmaceutical industry may be protected by patents that prevent other companies from producing and selling the same drug.
Good answer. Do you want to add anything else, Azim?
Uh, I would like to give the next question. So, can monopolistic practices ever be beneficial to the company? And if so, how, Sophia?
Okay, while monopolistic practices are often seen as detrimental to competition and consumer welfare, they can sometimes be made beneficial to the economy. For example, natural monopolies, such as utilities, can achieve economies of scale that lead to lower average cost and more efficient production. In industries with high fixed costs, a single provider may be more efficient than multiple competing firms. Additionally, monopolies can invest in research and development with the profits that they generate, potentially leading to significant innovations and advancement.
All right, fascinating perspective. Um, let's continue with question 5, Pia.
Okay, so
Sophia.
Uh, okay, it's okay. Okay, so how do government typically regulate monopolies to prevent abuse of market power, Adib?
For me, government regulate monopolies to prevent abuse of market power and protect consumer. In this country, which is Malaysia, this is done through laws like the Competition Act 2010, which stop practices like price fixing, monopolistic merger, and predatory pricing. Agency like Malaysia Competition Commission, as known as MyCC, may set price controls, quality standard, and ensure fair access to key resources. Sometimes the government may take steps to break up monopolies to increase competition?
Good. Finally, we proceed to our last question from Adib.
My last question is, what role does product differentiation play in monopolistic competition? Azim?
All right. So for this one, in monopolistic competition, product differentiation is crucial as it allows firms to distinguish their products from those of competitors. And unlike in a pure monopoly, firms in monopolistic competition face some degree of competition. So, but each firm offers a slightly different product, and differentiation can be based on various factors such as quality, features, branding, and customer service. And this differentiation creates a perception of uniqueness among consumers, and this allows firms to have some control over pricing and market share. And while they still competing on non-price factor.
So Azim, thank you for your detailed response. This concludes our discussion on monopolistic markets. We hope you all found it informative and engaging. Thank you.
All right, thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone.